CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. Welcome back to another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to try a little bit of a push. We're kind of in between spots right now, and we are just collecting really as we move forward. So if you guys haven't seen it, these will still be active, I think, for a little bit. 14 hours, maybe not. But I hope you got a chance to grab some Black Friday deals. I got all of them except this one. Definitely put those gems to use, and appreciate all the code Chicken users out there. So, yeah, let's get into it. So here's where we are at. Now, I have recently swapped over to the Sky Shield, and it's just so they can't flare. We've also added the shock mines, which have been a tremendous add, but not really super propelling us forward. We're hanging out at 345, so we're not, we're kind of in that range of the George Costanza where we're not showing off, but we're not really falling behind either. We're just right in that sweet spot, right in the middle, going completely unnoticed. So yeah, Sky Shield, shock mines, and I think what we want to do next is we might want to go 6ER to Captain Rodero. Now, typically I'm against Rodero, but I think this season makes sense because there's no building health. You know, Kavan, bombers, heavy choppers, that's your heavy defense meta. I don't think the defense is going to be that good. It's, you know, especially with most players not having any DBD, or at least not very much, and, you know, going all troop damage, and no building health at all, or negative building health even. So we want speed. We don't need to regen troops. That's why I didn't want to get Spark either, because, I mean, Spark's not like a super fast hero, like, that speeds up attacks. She's more of, like, Kavan light, where she just helps stuff survive. So there's a couple different attacks we've been using, and it's basically either 7 warriors or 7 riflemen, and then the Bodacryoniers does not change, and that depends on the base. If the base is really dirty or it has shock mines, then riflemen seem to be better. If it's the opposite and it's a little bit lighter, kind of like what we were facing yesterday or the day before, without the Doom Cannon, without the shock mines, then we can still run warriors on those. So it just depends on what we get matched up with is going to determine what we end up using. So let's see what we get matched up with here. Alright, this looks lighter. I don't see any shock mines. So we should be okay to use the warriors. And on the rifle attack, what we want to do is we want to, instead of artillerying, we're just using ice shields. This one we can, of course, still artillery. And let's go up this way next. Okay. Now what I'm trying to do is conserve ice shields, because spamming ice shield over an active ice shield doesn't do anything. That one was a little late. I definitely lost a few warriors, but yeah, it seems to be better if we can conserve them. So we get that engine down, and I'll let them clear out this mortar. I'm gonna go with a smoke over here, and possibly even right here. And then we're gonna let them free clear for a moment. We've got shock mines, so the time shouldn't really be an issue on this base. I'm gonna go in. Okay, let's see. How quickly does that go down? He's got us down to 1. And I'm going to use the artillery on that boom mine. I feel like that was a better option than throwing it on the engine room. He's got us cracked. We've got him triple cracked. 239. Not a bad time. I would be pretty surprised, depending on what he's using, if he beats that. Sim's a good player. Yeah, using tanks, there's just no way. This is interesting. Tanks, heavies. Oh, he's got brick too, so he does have a little bit of speed. Interesting. Very interesting. And if you're struggling to clear bases, that might be something to try out. Let's go ahead and watch that one back real quick. Alright, let's see what Simi did, because I want to see what these troops are... Oh, he used Iron Will, wow. I'm surprised he got such a fast time doing that. Maybe heavy rushing is possibly on the table here. I mean, he had heavies, he also had rifles. That was a weird hit. I don't know if I would recommend trying that out, but 3 more dubs, and we can get that rank 19, which might be possible. Yeah, so the plan, guys, is just to keep on moving forward, skipping stuff, skipping ahead, and trying to get to 6 ER sooner rather than later. Because 6 ER brings with it a lot of offensive stuff. This is another easy one, okay. So we're going to go Warriors again. Get that early ice shield. And then we're just going to simply go right here. A couple Warriors are going to come in naked, but they'll take that boom mine out for us, no problem. Which is good. Kind of a nice little spread there. We'll take that. Let's re-up that shield. We got a couple naked Warriors. Alright, this is looking good. And that's down. Gladly take that mortar for a little extra GB. I do like to smoke across just if it saves getting hit by one mortar shell or whatever. Now coming into here, this can be tricky just because of the layout. So sometimes to get them off the wall, I'll flare because we just yeah, as you can see why. Ooh, this is looking dicey. I don't like this, guys. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's looking fizzly. Flare him over this way. I mean, we'll get through it, but it's certainly not going to be a good time. We're going to have to flare them through these boom mines surgically. He's got us. He absolutely has us. Huh. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We still hit 2 of them somehow. A little bit late on those flares. Damn. Well, I guess that was my fault. I don't know. It's just coming around this corner sometimes. I don't know why. It just makes those machine guns so much more powerful. So, yeah, should have been more careful, I guess, but it seemed like it was a lock. We just walked through everything so easily before that. That's too bad. That's too bad. I think we'll stop there. There's no, like, I don't know. It's been pretty hit and miss with the Sky Shield. So, yeah. Also, apparently there's a bug with the Sky Shield if you artillery it out. Just be careful. If it's got negative building health, I believe, from what I've seen. I have not confirmed this myself. It does force close the game, and you just lose. So, be very careful about artillerying out Sky Shields. But I think they're going to fix it. But they probably won't, so... Anyways, appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Check it out. Backpack.